And I welcome you guys back to another Pokemon PU video. I'm your host Toy Tanking and welcome back. We are going to be going over my replays for round 3 of the PU Kickoff Tour against Riku Sakuraba. And obviously round 4 is out right now and I'll get to recording my round 4 thing. But yeah, I just wanted to go over these the series because I completely forgot to record. I don't record while playing for tournament games because I have evidence to suggest I play worse when I record. Like I used to do it before, like maybe a year, 2 years ago, but I don't do it anymore. So I'm more used to just going over replays because I just play bad when I record. I don't know what it is, nervousness, I don't even know, but I just play better when I'm not recording. But yeah, we're going to be going over this set, and if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more PU content. I've also been forgetting to do laddering videos, but I'm not free from my assignments yet. By next week I'll be free, like completely free. I don't have to worry about work ever again until like September starts, and yeah, I go to university and stuff. But yeah, onto this game 1 here. I bring my team, my balanced squad, Pyuku. I've been using this one a lot now. Definitely think it should move up in the viability rankings when the has settled down after like maybe perhaps some changes, council quick bans the new drops or whatnot, ranks the new drops. I can probably make a VR post, but yeah, I definitely think Pyuku should move up in the viability rankings because it's not actually that bad of a mon. It's not only useful on, I mean, it's only used on defensive teams really, but I'm always trying to fit it there somewhere because it's always good at stopping Soul Valley forms, apart from poison at least, and other physical attackers. But yeah, Cleric Glaceon, I think this was Flame or Guts Throw, can't remember, Spadefro, Pawniard, Pinkatch and Spikes, and Mashana as a late game win con, and I see that he has Shackle for sticky webs, and I'm just like, oh, that might be very nice for Pawniard because on this team I have 0 hazard removal, so you know Pawniard might be doing some stuff here. But yeah, without further ado guys, let's begin this game. I go Pawniard because I knew he was going to need Shackle, obviously, get some good damage off, 3-hit KO there, as he does get out the webs, and I'm just like, I don't really care. Hope I get a flinch here so he doesn't get rocks up, which is pretty nice. Not like anything on my team is weak to rocks because I'm running heavy duty boots Glaceon, but I managed to kill Shackle here, so only he gets up webs, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So he goes out to Silver Valley fight, and I'm just like, Pyuku's in because you take around, he starts setting up and you don't really care honestly. So he goes with a multi attack which does 29, his usual damage, and I block him in so I can stall him out of toxic. So yeah, he's doing like 4-hit KO against my Pyuku, and I'm just stealing the damage back. And obviously you can't really do anything here, so this is just a war of attrition, which Pyuku always wins because of toxic. So the next couple of turns are just me doing that, and you guys don't need to sit going through every single turn. So that's about 4 or 5 turns of just doing out Silver Valley fighting. So that's why I kind of like this one. Beats the other Silver Valley fighting forms that aren't grass, electric, and poison, which grass and electric aren't that common. So yeah, I go on to Glaceon to wall, he's Glaceon, and I do decent damage against Pawniard, even though this is like 0 attack Glaceon, so it does a lot of damage regardless, even to a resist. But Pawniard is not the most bulkiest Pokemon. So I go on to Pyuku again because I'm just like, this thing just walls Pawniard. Like, this is why I like Pyuku, because it just walls like Pokemon like this, like common stuff. So it goes down to Glaceon and I block him in, but obviously he's just going to go for Freeze Dry and I'm going to die. So I go out onto Glaceon again, most likely Scarf Glaceon on this type of squad, or even Specs, I can't tell the damage, but I wish Protect here just so my Glaceon's back at 4 HP. And obviously here I'm probably going out into Pyuku. I go on to Throw actually, because I don't really care. So he goes for Knockoff, doesn't do too much, and yeah, I am Spadefro because of leftovers. So he does that, and I go for Circle Throw, killing Pawniard. So he sacks his Pawniard there, and it's looking like I'm winning this game completely. So I bring out Glaceon against Mime. Elo Mime with Side Shock does that much, and he goes for Mystical Fire, which does a good chunk to me as well. But I go for Wish here just so I can stall him out a bit, but he goes for Nasty Plot, and I'm just like, ooh, this might be dangerous waters we're in right now. So he goes for Side Shock, killing my Glaceon, no problem at all. And I decide to bring out Pyuku here because I know I can take a hit, as he does swap out into Glaceon, and I'm just like, I'm going to Toxic this. And now I lose my Glaceon switching somewhat, but Pawniard's still a resistance. because I do get a Defiant boost from webs. So he goes for Freeze Dry, and he just shows to be Specs, obviously, by that damage. And I don't know why I didn't click Sucker Punch. I was expecting him to swap out, but if I went for Sucker Punch there, he would have died, obviously, because I'm at +2. But now, I'm just like, okay, this game is a bit closer now, but regardless, I think I can go for a Circle Throw here, or the play is to rest. I'm making dumb plays doing the replay, but yeah, obviously the play here was to rest, of course, as Toxic is wearing down Glaceon. So he brings in Mime. I'm just like Sleep Talk here. Hopefully I get Circle Throw, but I get Rest, which kind of sucks, but we move. But I bring up Mashana here, which resists Psychic, obviously, as he does go for D-Gleam, which 3-hit kills my Mashana here, which is good damage. As he does go for Fracture, I did predict the Fracture coming in, and obviously Mime resists Psychic attacks, so obviously my best play was to go for Moonblast. So I bring out Pincurchin here because I'm like, I'm going to kill this thing with Rocky Helmet, as he does reveal Band. So he had Banded and Specs Mons. As he does go for Dazzling Gleam, and obviously this Mon's a bit annoying, but I go on to Mashana again. Goes for Mystical Fire, which is a good play, so I do less damage to him with Moonblast. Yeah, that's doing 19. So it goes for Dazzling Gleam here, and I don't die, which is pretty nice. And I decide to heal here because he's not going to kill me. So I managed to stall out the Mime with Life Orb as I go for Moonblast. I'm just like, Throw wins me the game, so I don't really need Mashana anymore, and he's going to die to Toxic. So he decides to click Freeze Dry. If he had Ice Beam, that would have been the better move to click. I mean, I know Pyuku's in the back, so I guess I kind of see why he went for that. But even Spadefro is taking 35 from Specs Glaceon. Like, this Mon hits very hard. So yeah, I managed to win there. The game was a bit close. Probably the play that could have cost me the game was not clicking Sucker Punch on Pawniard. But I did think he was going to swap out or something, because he did see the +2. And I feel like Glaceon was one of his better Mons this game, especially that my Glaceon was gone by the time my Pawniard was at +2. So I don't think that was a bad play, but it was a play that could have definitely costed me the game here. But yeah, moving on to game 2, guys, and I decided to bring Pistol team that I've seen on ladder. I've recreated that team because this team is pretty solid, and I know that, and I've played with this team a decent amount, so I'm comfortable using it in a tournament game and getting a win. So yeah, here he brings Shuckle again. He's liking his webs offense here. Gothitelle, I mean, this is stall, so I mean, you guys are just going to see how it works. But switch sides. So he brings out Shuckle and I bring out Pincurchin. Not really much I can do stopping him, but getting T-Spikes up are essential this game because he has no hazard control outside of a potential Soul Valley form. So here, obviously, I decide to start setting up my hazards because 2 T-Spikes is going to be very good. So he brings out, what do you call it? He's Pawniard. He starts setting up SD, so I go for a discharge because I knew that was going to happen, and I do get the paralysis here and almost kill him, so this is good stuff. As I do go on to Pyuku, which just walls Pawniard infinitely, so he does go for Sucker Punch, predicting me for the discharge, but I brought it out. So I bring out Pincurchin again. Just I don't even know why I brought up Pincurchin. I predicted him to go on to something else, can't remember, but he gets paralyzed here and I'm able to recover my health back. So he does go for the knockoff, which does 82 to me, and that is just disgusting damage. I should have known that he was going to get that, so I could have recovered that and saved my Pincurchin, but he's already done his job this game. He's got not 2 layers of T-Spikes, so everything is on a timer now, so this war of attrition will be won by T-Spikes. So I bring out Shinotic here on the Toxic, which misses, which is kind of bad for him. But I go for Moonblast because I know I can just 1v1 Shuckle. I mean, he has Toxic, but I have Aromatherapy Vespiquen in the back. So obviously I decided to bring out my Vespiquen here, as he does go for Encore. So yeah, I'm able to heal my Shinotic of the poison, and he does Toxic me again, but it doesn't matter because I just go for another Aromatherapy, and he decides to click Toxic again, and Shuckle's dead. So doesn't really matter. I reset the Toxic timer, and he brings out Basculin here, and I'm just like, this Mon is also walled by Pyuku infinitely. So yeah, we're having a good time with Pyuku on this. I love this Pokemon, but that's banded. Still does 25. Basculin hits hard, but I don't know about Basculin, to be honest. But he goes on to Gourgeist, normal Gourgeist, and he is Toxic here. And obviously the play here is to obviously go on to Shinotic because it's my Grass Resist along with Vespiquen, but I'm able. So he does that, 23, not too bad. Gets hit by my Rocky Helmet, and I'm just able to Strength Sap because I'm not really afraid. He goes for Phantom Force. I'm just like, bruh, is this gonna kill me? I don't think it kills me, honestly. So I go on to Munchlax, and I'm just like, yep, I'm immune. So yeah, he's on the timer, so I'm just stalling him out at this point. And I bring in Vespiquen because I know he's gonna go for Power Whip, and that doesn't do any damage really because it's a quarter resistance. So here, I mean, I could just go for the Aromatherapy here, which I do, and I can Roost next turn. But as you can see, this game is pretty much won for me, honestly. Like, I'm not struggling here. Two spikes again. I go on to Pyuku, back up full HP, and you know, he's just gonna go for liquidation. Does the same, around the same amount of damage he did last time, and yeah. He goes for liquidation. I'm just recover. I can literally just stall him out because Basculin does not kill this mon in any universe. So he goes for liquidation again. Can't really do much, but it's the same thing. I actually counter there. I had counter, but I wasn't running block on this one, I think. But yeah, counter just kills Basculin. And at this point, I beat his last two mons. Gothortel's poisoned as well, and I'm just like, okay. So time to bring out Munchlax because I know this thing's a special attacker, and he goes for Nasty Plot. And I'm just like, okay, perfectly fine. And he goes for another Nasty Plot, and I'm just like, I rest here because I predicted him to go for an attack. But here I'm just like kind of scared. But I go on to Pyuku because of Unaware. What a great ability, Unaware, honestly. So he goes for Stored Power, still does 30 to me because I'm not Spadef, but I ignore the special attack rise. So he goes for a Thunderbolt, does 32 to me, which is nice. So I'm able to recover that off, and once again, Pyuku stalls out another Pokemon on his team. He's probably hoping for Paralysis here, so I get Parahacked. But either way, I just keep spamming recover, and he goes for Stall Power again, does 29. Did less than what do you call it, Thunderbolt. But yeah, Gothortel's down, and then his last Silvally is Silvally fighting. And yeah, that just loses. So he goes for multi-attack. I mean, I could probably just counter, which I do. So yeah, series is done. Good round 3 game against Riku Sakuraba. Yeah, I was comfortable using this team. This team is I like using this team. Piff made it. I saw on ladder one day, and I got absolutely demolished by it. So I was like, I'm gonna recreate that team so I can demolish other people with ladder. Yeah, I know I'm stealing teams, but I'm still building. I'm still building. Like the team I used in game 1, I started building more defensively just because I saw this team on ladder, and it kind of inspired me to build more defensively. But right now, with all these tropes going around, Mr. Rime, Crustle, it's pretty hard to build defensively right now. It's just better to use offense and just destroy things before they destroy you, because we have a lot of offensive threats right now. But yeah, that is my set for round 3 of the PU Kickoff Tour. I think I'm playing for round 4 on Saturday, so yeah, I'll be recording that. I mean, the replays obviously, not in the actual game. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave that down below. Really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers this year. We're getting there, guys. Like, we've been getting more subscribers recently. We're not too far away from my target, so hopefully you guys can help me out, and yeah, I'll really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for watching this video again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.